We are Chuck and Allie, and we're empty nesters who live across the street from our grandchildren. So when Nana and Poppy want alone time, we need to travel. Hi, welcome to Ovation of the Seas, and we are going to give you a cabin tour. We are in Deck 9, Cabin 256, so 9256. We're on the port side. I'm going to use my WOW band as my room key. Come on inside. When you first walk in, we'll turn around and look at the back of the door. And this is just going to show you where you are on the ship, where your muster station is in case of an emergency, how to put on your life jackets, how to get there. So this is important to know in case you need it. Over here we have the thermostat, and we also have the master light switch, and they'll put a card in there for you, as well as a full-length mirror so you can see how you look when you're getting ready to walk out. All right, so this is my preferred configuration, which has a couch when you first walk in, and then the bed closest to the window. And on either side of the couch are two closets, and they're configured a little bit differently. This one is primarily for hanging. It has a secondary hanging bar, so you're going to put your hanging stuff in here. We always bring a clothes hamper, and so you can see everything right there. Then you have your couch, which could sleep another person. I don't know if I don't think this one folds out, but you could put a third person in there. And then over here is the second closet, which has more hanging, and then it has shelves. It also has your safe. Now this safe isn't very large. You couldn't put a laptop in here, or I don't even think an iPad, maybe an iPad mini. But definitely put your passports in here, and your wallet, and your money. And then there's also two drawers underneath. Over here, across from the couch, is kind of your main desk area, your vanity for getting ready. There is a light switch right here that turns the vanity lights on and off. Has a nice little chair. What's nice is this table will actually pull out. So you can move this around if you want to eat, maybe if you order some room service. So this is movable. Put it back there for you. This is also where you're going to find the majority of your outlets. This has a US outlet, so two US outlets right here, two USBs, and then this is a European plug. So we have an adapter for that has two USBs, two USB-Cs, and then we also bring this mess of an adapter right here that we plug in to charge all of our cameras, our phones, all of those things. And there's one more outlet that I'll show you in just a minute. Now over here is you're going to have four drawers, and they're pretty good size. They're to be able to put your stuff into. And then inside here is where you're going to have your cooler. It's not a refrigerator, but it is a cooler. So we have some Diet Coke in there and some Prosecco for later. What's really nice too is Ovation has maintained kettles here, tea kettles here, even in the US. I know they're heading back to Japan in a couple weeks, so maybe it was just easier to leave them for their, short stay in Los Angeles, but it's really nice having them. They provide tea and instant coffees as well. And then over by the bed, you have little nightstands on either side of the bed. Also, if you're traveling with someone who you don't want to sleep in the same bed as, they can separate this into 2 twin beds, and what they do is they take the side tables on either side and they put them in the middle. And then on top of the bed is even more storage, and there's 2 of these, so one on either side. So you could definitely fill these cabinets. So if you're going on a longer cruise, that might be something that you need. We're only on a 3-night cruise. Now, here's a fun trick that we do. So on a lot of these ships, only one side of the bed has an outlet. So this has one US outlet. Now, if you don't need to use it for a CPAT, what we have is a hub. We have 2 longer-ish cables for our phones. So we'll take this, move it into the middle of the bed, separate it, and then we can each have our phone charging next to us during the night. You know, if you need that. We don't really need it, but it's nice. Directly across from the bed, you're going to find the television. So that has a few stations, but TV's right here, so it's very convenient for laying in bed and watching TV.
And it's on a swivel as well, right?
So, it is on a swivel.
So if you're over here
on the couch,
if you want to sit on the couch,
it's very easy to turn it.
You can turn the TV as well.
So you can turn it that way. Boom. Right.
What do we got here, Nana? Like on the
our tail animal. It's our first tail animal.
It's first tail animal of the cruise.
Elefante. And then last but not least, our balcony, which I love having. So it's you know, it's not a huge balcony, but it's pretty nice size. These chairs don't have the little leg things that, like the little stools that come out for your legs, but it does, and they don't recline at all. And it says, "Do not lie flat."
Not lay flat, and they're even tie wrapped, so you can't make them lie flat.
You can't make them lie flat. But it's a great place to sit out, have some coffee, have some tea, have some wine, and watch the ocean roll by. Or in this case, watch the tourists roll by. And trust me, when I got this cabin, I am counting down cabins to make sure that to try and secure this configuration, because I really love waking up in the morning and looking out my window and seeing the ocean. So it's fabulous. Oh, bathroom. Come on. I almost forgot one of the biggest important parts. All right, so the bathroom is going to be just to the left when you walk in. You can see they have little trippy men. Oh, it's time for me to pick up my grandchildren from school. Turn off my alarm. Because there is a step up going into the bathroom. So you want to be careful, especially if you have the drink package. The bathroom is pretty standard. It's not terribly big, but it's not terribly small either. Been in smaller. So a toilet. You have some nice shelves here. There's an outlet up there, I think, for electric razors. Sink and counter. And then the shower is nice because it is the kind of acrylic shower, and it's curved, so it feels pretty big inside. You have your
shower prison.
That's right, shower prison. There's the lady bar for shaving your legs right down here. And one of the things that I really love so much about the Quantum ship when we were on here in June was they have this little thing to hang your razor from, but it's broken. This one's broken. But this will move up and down. And they do only have the one for all hair body wash, so definitely you want to bring your own. I'll use this for body wash, but I will not use it for my hair.
And then our robes, we asked for the robes.
Right, because we're Emerald class. We're if you follow us at all, we are on our road to diamond. So at this class that we're at right now, we are able to get request robes, and we also get 4 bottles of water. Quest to diamond, we have one more cruise in, 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to take us over the top. That's going to take
We
us
will
to
be diamond.
Yeah, at the end of that cruise, we will make it to diamond. All right, this is cabin
9256.
9256. Ovation of the Seas. Don't forget to like and subscribe.